Hey, what's going on, my Western World One community? Hey, check it out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me. I follow back. And don't forget to go on Facebook and just put in Western World One. Y'all see it at the bottom of the screen how to look for Western World One. Well, anyway, I just want to just dive right into this right quick, man. This was very interesting. Y'all see the person that's on the screen, right? Okay. But y'all can read it, right? Chicago man accused of sex trafficking young women. All right. A Bridgepoint man is facing felony charges for allegedly trafficking young women for sex at his Southside apartment. Man Peter Zhang, 42, was charged with promoting prostitution within 1,000 feet of a school, a Cook County Sheriff's Office said. Investigators began keeping tabs on Zhang Tuesday after receiving a tip from the National Human Trafficking Hotline with the phone number that Zhang allegedly used to set up appointments for multiple young women, the sheriff's office said. Those same phone numbers were found online. Those same phone numbers were then found online various escorts websites. Later that day, investigators outside the Zhang building saw two men enter and leave a short time later. The sheriff's office said one of the men confirmed he paid for sex, found the phone number online. Undercover investigators reached out to the phone number the next day to make a date. You see that? They got that in the quotation mark. A date now. And visit the apartment the day after, the sheriff's officer said. After the 21-year-old woman agreed to have sex for $200. So, all right, they called, made the date, they agreed to have sex for $200. So they did all this over the telephone. The investigators got a warrant and entered Zhang's apartment where they found him with another trafficking victim. Okay. Investigators found $3,000, about 20 cell phones, hundreds of condoms, boxes of lubricant, and contrast between Zhang and the women. Okay, now this is what got me. I'm gonna read that again. Investigators found $3,000, about 20 cell phones, hundreds of condoms, boxes of lubricant, and contracts between Zhang and the women. I'm trying to see what type of contracts you have if this is considered sex trafficking. So that's why it's contradicting a little bit. Okay, the sheriff's office said Zhang also has a surveillance system set up to monitor the building and had texted the 21-year-old to warn her that the police were outside, telling her not to speak to them. Zhang was ordered and held on a $100,000 bond and forced to give up his passport. The sheriff's office said the women were not charged and instead offered social services. One of them accepted. Now, okay. All right. Okay. It's sex trafficking. He got a camera. He got a surveillance system around the building. He called her and told her, hey, the police outside, don't speak to them. And now the women are not charged in this situation, but however was offers social services. So I'm trying to see how did he force them to do prostitution, and I want to see what the contracts was. See like these type of stories, man. When you look at this right here, he not a brother, and this is Western speaking, y'all. Allegedly, okay, this is Western speaking. All right, when a black man is pimping or doing what they doing or whatever, sex trafficking, they get considered the Mann Act, or they get 100 years, or they get all kinds of conspiracy charges thrown at them. And it's just like, what's the difference between this man being accused? Now, he's being accused now. They don't have 100% proof. So he's still innocent until proven guilty. So he's just being accused. And then they hit him with, here we go. they hit him with, the man was charged promoting prostitution within 1,000 feet of a school. I want to see how many years that is, when you promote that. And then, what else we got here? Then he got a telephone number saying that it was part of the human trafficking hotline. It's just so much stuff that just kind of riled up with this here, man. So when they did the agreement over the telephone, which I'm pretty sure probably was recorded, but it shouldn't stick because, you got to announce, hey, the phones are monitoring and recorded, you know what I'm saying, for whatever type of purposes only. So that probably won't hold up. And again, the contracts. Okay, if this was sex trafficking, what type of contracts do we have with these women, and how old are they? Well, I guess sex trafficking really don't have an age or whatever. I don't know, man. This is why I say this is a real bizarre story. Because, I just want to know y'all thoughts. What do y'all think, man? I know, like, certain, definitely African-American brothers that consider themselves, pimps or whatever it was, whatever they call players, whatever they call themselves. Like when they get charged for this stuff, they get charged for the White Act. They get charged for, conspiring. They get charged for prostitution. They get thrown under the bus, and then they have like a big old, they hit them up for like 3 life sentences or whatever the case may be. So I want to know just y'all thoughts of what's going on. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are. Again, me as Western world, all this stuff is definitely a legend, and the man is not charged yet, so he's just being accused. So they still got to find proof that this man was there other than his telephone number. All right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget I follow you. You follow me, I follow back. And on Facebook, keep on liking, man. We up. All the way up. Western World 1. Holla at your boy. I'll be back with some more news, though.